I repeated this simple truth many times. If you want to find the bullish pattern on the chart to reassure yourself about to the moon, you will find it. If you're fully short the market and pray not to get liquidation, you will also find a confirmation for the bearish scenario. Neither of this interpretation is actually the truth. Trading and the markets are irrational and often boring. This is where our brains get broken because they are built to work with the clear scenarios and defined outcomes. That's why it's so difficult for the people to stay in the middle. It feels boring, but that boring state is exactly what helps people to avoid to take some sides and instead just adopt the reality. Now on Twitter, I saw just 2K scenarios for the BTC. There's millions scenarios, not millions, but dozens, let's say, scenarios for the BTC with different targets, even to the 10K. Someone still shelled this idea about 250K to 1 million for BTC. And you remember that fancy story about from one of the biggest influencer with over than 1 million followers. He say if BTC, he even bet the real money, the BTC to 1 million in the next 90 days, and it won't happen. That's why this is just a part of the marketing campaign, and I will talk about it later in this video. So this is one of the idea now. Yesterday I showed you another one. I would like to repeat it again. So the idea of cup and handle. I repainted that ideas on a chart. So the cup and handle pattern, just a classic one. And so we got a problem with this pattern. This is a weekly time frame since 2021. All right, so this is like up. This should be there. Handle, low. And if we count, based it on this cup and handle, so the size of the cup depth, right? And if we count from this low, like handle low, basically, we already clean out. Why? Because here, we go even higher. Even if we count from this top of the handle, we already clean out till penny. But on the other side, people count now like this is a cup depth. And the target should be over than 136 because they count from the top. Maybe, makes sense. My target still in play and I'm still waiting the 139K because of global FIB. What I posted, I don't know, since even this one, 2.61 since 2021, I guess. So let me show you the black one, so this one. So you remember my old videos, and I weighed that target. Not because of the cup and handle or something. No, just because of the FIB and the patterns and the my indicator set, what I showed you before. On that idea, also the people draw these trend lines. What's they trying to say? And based on that trend lines, the target should be over than 250K. But the problem is the timing. Of course, maybe one day will be over than 200K, but it could be like June 29. That's why, guys, all of that patterns work only after the fact. I would like to remind you the yesterday idea. Of course, if you like this bullish idea, you can wait. You can wait that one. So yesterday, I showed you that idea with the trend lines. And it's also simple and the logical one. So the touch, touch, touch. 3 touches, like a main one on that, based on all rules, right? With the trend lines and the second one, like 1 touch, second one, and the support. And based on that model, the drop should be, I don't know, October somewhere at 6 to 33K. Sounds logical. That's why, guys, don't be the hostage of the some expectation. Trade just the current moment. If you zoom out on a yearly time frame, you will not find any pattern. Right? That's why on a daily you can find the bullish one. On the 12 time frame, extra bearish one. On a weekly you can find the, I don't know, mega bullish to the moon, to the 300K. Just trade a real momentum now. For me personally, BTC looks like we can drop to the 52K, the worst case scenario for this time. This summer, for example, if something happened. But I don't believe in, for example, 30K, and I can be absolutely wrong after the time. Of course, of course. But for me, it's like illusion. Trade the hypothetical trend lines, because the trend line we can adjust, for example, an account like this one. So in this case, the drop should be to 9K. What's the point? What's the point to drop to the 9K? That's why all of that trend lines, it just can work only after the fact or in theory, right? We can draw the trend line like this one, for example. So we already touch it. 1, 2. Now it could be the touch of 64 and going to the moon to 1. I don't know where it should stop. In October, somebody 8. I don't know. March, somebody 8. That's why, guys, I'm not a fan of both of this case scenarios. Not even a bullish, not even bearish. I'm waiting just my target because it's my plan. My plan can be right or wrong after the fact. So time will show us. Write in the comment which one do you prefer, a bullish case scenario or the bearish one. The liquidation heat map now, guys, for the BTC on the weekly time frame looks 75K, 700, 75K, 72, 74. This is a cluster of the support, personally for me. So I think it can be like a main support locally. That's why what I posted also today in Telegram. The problem with the current moment on the market, we don't see the euphoria in May. So usually, you know, the May, usually it's something extra bullish. And I caught myself today with some idea. Usually, May comes with some kind of extremely overinflated optimism, right? But now it's neither bullish nor bearish. It feels like the market now spends 90% of the time just in a sideways range, with the entire focus shifting towards liquidation on the both sides. Like we trade this time a long-term period just in the range like 82 and even 60, 69. It's just a boring range. If we double check that 2 weeks, a liquidation heat map, and of course, it's just about the futures trade. The problem with the BTC now, there is no main spot support, right? And it's just like a sandwich. So here, 62 and we can say 70, 76, 75K. But the K also liquidation on a 2 weeks time frame, it's over than 82K. That's why we have to work now locally. I don't see any trend. There is no trend. Not bullish, not bearish. Personally for me. And everything depends on the time frame. If you zoom out on a monthly time frame, we're in the uptrend. If you zoom in on a daily, we're in the downtrend. And it's true. That's why, meanwhile, the whales continue accumulated spot positions. And I would like to show you that accumulation. So this one. So Bitcoin in this type of condition now. So the whales with the wallets from 10 to 10,000 BTC on their wallets, accumulated during the latest days or the weeks, they accumulated 16,000 BTC, while the retails dump the price and try sell it, because short-term holders trying to out at the break-even. For example, if you bought it here at 80K, we drop it down to the 61, for example, 60K 800. We rebound. That guys who bought it here, they trying to out at the break-even and wait at the lower price, the cheaper one. The idea also about the BTC volatility. Every single new cycle, I hate this word, the cycle, but every single time, I think the BTC, and every single year, next one, will be less volatile. It means it will drop less and the pump less. That's why I'm not expecting the pump to 250K, to 300K. So this time, no. The prices is more conservative one. And I showed you also examples. So the BTC just move with the IGV, this one, iShares Expand Attached Software. So BTC just copy paste the software companies. Absolutely identical price movement. Absolutely. So the BTC It's not the digital gold. It's just the basic software. Yes, it sounds weird, but it's a fact. Also, some interesting news, guys. Now, what I found is, so the SEC say to ready plan for trading crypto version of the stock. So everything still turning around the real asset sector, tokenization, and I repeat it again, I believe in the real asset sector, but what is strange, right, moment, now, I'm surprised how much has already been built and implemented in the real asset sector, but yet not a single major token from this narrative has truly exploded. Not only have they failed to reach the new all-time high, even the Ondo, the main one, and Centrifuge, lay down at the all-time low, not even close to the all-time high, at all-time low. But everybody talk about a tokenization. And even every single centralized exchange now have the TradeFi. But it won't help the sector. So the tokens of this sector are still traded at all-time lows. That's why for me, it's kind of strange. This is also kind of interesting moment, just the basic stats about a BTC. So if you invested 50K after the Trump's inauguration, you could be in losses with the BTC 27%. While the SanDisk, the gold, NVIDIA, S&P 500 pump it 23%, 62, 68, and the SanDisk, because of the AI type, you know this flash card, right? 3,700%. Not even close to the altcoins. Pump even 500%. So just maybe that one. The Rave scam coin pump it 9,000 that time. But take a look. The BTC, it's not a safe haven, for the investors. One moment, this was the news about the Trump team and the people around Donald Trump own it in total, but it's publicly. They own it 193 million crypto. Why this information is important? Because nobody wanna reap the crypto industry in general. So it's good. It's good. So they speculate the crypto. For these guys, I guess this is just a speculation and the gambling. And they happy with that because they happy with the controlling this market, especially the altcoins. And you saw even that news about on the poly market, the Bubble Maps founded the 9 wallets with a 99% win rate. The wallets who bet on world war conflicts, the 5 minutes before something happened. So it's definitely someone from the Trump insiders. So they knew something before. That's why nobody want to reap the blockchain. Nobody want to reap the crypto. Nobody want to ban this industry. It's just the money from the air. It's positive. It's positive. Just one question: when they start pumping that bubble once again, BTC or Ethereum? While everybody waiting, so the MicroStrategy should pump BTC with their purchases over the 1 billion on an ETF outflows last week. This is the most since the drop to 60K. Selling may go away. Why it can't play out? Because I think by end of the May, we could see that moment. First of all, the news was, so the Trump is moving, this is unofficial, the White House website, so the Trump is moving to give the crypto companies direct access to the Fed's payment rails. According to the recent reports, the plan would force regulators to rethink how the crypto firms plug into United States banking infrastructure, a major shift that could make it easier for the digital assets business to operate at the center of the financial system. And same time, the director of, let me find that news, the White House executive director stated that a statement of the creation of the strategic BTC reserve will be made soon. So maybe that announcement on the White House website and this statement, the White House executive director, it will be by end of the May. And imagine the euphoria of retailers if they confirm So by end of the May, the BTC the United States officially run the BTC reserve. Everybody started screaming, we're going to the moon. But it's going to be the trap for the summer. Guys, write please in the comment what you think about all of this news. You can double check by timestamps. And write in the comment what do you think about these two ideas. If you would like to trade with my custom indicator set, what I showed you in every single videos, you can find a link on the description below. See you next time, guys.